Sometimes when you all get that pre-qualification, you're excited and you walk out excited and you think that you're ready to purchase a home, but in all actuality you're not. You need a pre-approval, and these are some of the things that you can look at or just think about in your own mind when you're talking to a lender, and when they're asking you these questions. If these certain things don't happen, then you know for sure I wasn't approved, I was pre-qualified. You need a pre-approval. So here's some things to look at. Will you need to fill out an application? So if you're just getting pre-qualified, the lenders is not going to have you do an application. But if you're getting pre-approved, they will. Okay, here's another thing to let you know, ding, 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 red flag, I'm not really getting pre-approved. If the lender does not do a credit check. So if you're getting pre-qualified, they're not going to do a credit check. If you get pre-approved, that's when they're going to ask you to pull your credit. Okay, so another question that was asked, so I'm going to read it how it says, is it based on a review of my finances? So again, if you're getting pre-qualified, more than likely they're not going to ask you to submit any type of documentation of your finances to justify or verify anything of your financial status. They're just asking you verbally, how much do you make, and they're jotting down notes. But if they're not requiring you to send in any type of pay stub, W-2 tax returns, more than likely you're getting pre-qualified, not pre-approved. When you're getting pre-approved, they're going to require those documents. Okay, another thing to let you know, buyers, that you are getting pre-qualified and not pre-approved is, the question is, will the lender give me an estimate for my loan amount? No, they're not. Everything that they're talking about is just in general. You're not going to get your buying power. You're not going to know what you qualify for, meaning that you qualify for $200,000. You can't go over that, or your purchasing power is up to $400,000. You're not really going to know that. But with a pre-approval, when you get pre-approved, you're going to know your buying power. So another question is, will the lender give me an interest rate information? With a pre-qualification, no, they're not. With a pre-approval, yes, they are. You're going to know exactly what your interest rate is, again, exactly what your buying power is. You can even get some great lenders, they can even give you an estimate on, of course you haven't found the home at that time, but they can even give you an estimate on what your mortgage payment would look like, and that is estimate numbers, only because you haven't found an actual home. But they can give you a gauge of, if you go to your max and you use up this whole $300,000, they can let you know definite numbers. With pre-qualifications, no ma'am, no sir, you will not know that. So there are things that we need from you. One of those things is a pre-approval letter. So I kind of start with that, and then once I start with that pre-approval letter and it comes up, the answer is, well, I don't know, or no, then everything else starts unraveling. So I just want you to understand that pre-qualification and pre-approval is not a play on words. Pre-qualification is just kind of like a prelude to the kiss. The kiss is the pre-approval. This is what you want. You want the kiss. So we need to get all the necessary documentations, and you need to talk to a lender that is asking you those things. They're not just kind of going off talking to you on the phone and kind of giving you in a general off of what you said. It sounds like if it is what you said, then it kind of sounds like you can be approved, and then you walk away from there happy. But then again, in the end, when we start getting the verifications of everything, you get let down. So again, there is a difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval, and I can get you with the necessary people to make sure you have everything that you need to purchase your next home or your first home. My name is Michelle Capers, and I'm with GivenTree Realty.